help if I turn up my mic. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Live Spirit Frequencies. And, yeah, we're going to be testing out some spirit boxes and different methods this season. For anybody that would like to come on as a guest, you can get a hold of James, Hidden Beneath, or myself, Dom of Upstate Supernatural. And you can email me at upstatesupernatural@gmail.com, or you can get a hold of me through Google Plus or Dominic space Valerio on Facebook, and I'd be happy to talk to you and possibly have you on as a guest. The guests basically get to pick the device that we get to try to utilize. We have coming tomorrow night with Upstate Supernatural, live spirit, Spirit Box Weekly, which we will be testing out the Impossible Box 1, made by Ghost Hunter Apps. And don't forget to check out our Halloween special coming up on October 30th, Hallows Eve, 11:30 p.m. to about 1:30 a.m. on Halloween Eve. We may actually have a special guest that will be joining us for the Halloween special. For now, I'll leave that undisclosed. And actually, another individual locally that has never been on the streams before has acknowledged that they'll be jumping on for the Halloween special. And I have a treat for them. It'll be a Halloween treat. So trick or treat for anybody out there. And I'd like to thank everybody that's viewing. If you are watching this on YouTube, you are more than welcome to come join us in the chat by clicking the link in the description below, which will take you to LPTV chat. And tomorrow night, our show, Spirit Box Weekly, is 10 p.m. to 11 p.m., same as this show. It's a live show, and we'll be testing out the IB-1 or Impossible Box. This Sunday there is no show, there is no interview, but next Sunday we do have one. James, thanks for always coming on here. Appreciate
It's always a pleasure to be here, Dom.
But I'd like to give some personal shout outs to individuals that I can see that are viewing at the moment. We have Jeremy Henry that just popped in, Nikki Paranormal, Doppel, and we have many others, I'm sure, that are also tuned in as well. Don't forget to check out upcoming shows on Paraglobal TV, which Paranormal Global TV, you can find that as a featured channel right on Upstate Supernatural's YouTube. And we do have footage from last week's show, which we can go ahead with that. This week I instigated a circle of candles with a triangle of crystals in the middle. Before at our other location that we filmed, seemed to have pretty good results, so I wanted to kind of go with that. Tonight I think we're going to be focused with probably doing the Vocubus. We talked about it last week. We switched over to the SCD-1. I'd like to try to do a little bit with the Vocubus tonight, see what we can do. I think we have done it in the past, actually, when it first came out. But still, I'd like to try that out. And I'm going to go ahead and play the footage from last week, the findings that we thought we captured. We have Callie that came in here. Thank you very much, Callie, for joining in. It's great to see you with us. And anybody, if you ever have any questions on any show, you can ask James or myself. We'd be happy to answer any questions about anything that happens in the shows or any findings that we find on our shows. Spirits, could you answer this for me as well? Poltergeist activity. Is that done by ancient spirits? Is that done by spirits that are very, very old, ancient in essence? Spirits, could you answer this for me as well? Poltergeist activity, is that done by ancient spirits? Is that done by spirits that are very, very old, ancient in essence? Spirits, could you answer this for me as well? Poltergeist activity, is that done by ancient spirits? Is that done by spirits that are very, very old, ancient in essence?
How does time work for you compared to how it works for us?
They actually see that. There is quite some light to do.
Relatives.
How does time work for you compared to how it works for us?
They actually see that. There is quite some light to do.
Relatives.
How does time work for you compared to how it works for us?
They actually see that. There is quite some light to do.
Relatives.
I'd like to thank you for the opportunity of, if you were able to speak through this. There's an EVP right there, my friend. Speak through this. You're welcome. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity of, if you were able to speak through this. There's an EVP right there, my friend. Speak through this. You're welcome. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity of, if you were able to speak through this. There's an EVP right there, my friend. Speak through this. You're welcome. Spirits, could you... Alrighty, and we're back. We didn't really find too much that seemed possibly relevant, but the things we did find, they're pretty good. I mean, they're definitely very interesting. And again, I'd like to let anybody know that's possibly watching through YouTube. You are more than welcome to... Yeah, the chat, I'm having a little Wi-Fi issue with the laptop real quick. I'm just getting that situated and fixed. But again, any individuals, if you have any questions anytime, feel free to make any comments, or you can also send any direct messages. Either way, to us, we'd be happy to answer them. I also like to give out shout outs again to any individuals that are in the chat. I think I got knocked out of the chat because of the Wi-Fi thing. Yep. It's only on the Thursday shows. Every Thursday.
That'd be like Murphy's Law, that.
Yeah. I will be right back. And is there any announcements you want to make about possibly? I know you were working on some stuff. Oh, actually, it just popped back on. See, I didn't even have to do anything with that. That was cool.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, we have Jen Treasure Trove. I see you popped in here as well. Thank you for coming with us. I want to give a huge shout out to Jen. Jen, she's an amazing individual. She sells a bunch of stuff on eBay and so forth. And there has been a lot of drama and stuff like that throughout the Google community. And Jen has always kept a level head, a very peaceful stance, and I give her a lot of admiration and a lot of respect for everything she does and everything she says. I honestly would love to have her on sometime as a guest. Wink, wink. But yeah, Jen's been awesome from day one, and I appreciate everything she's doing out there. All right, well, let's go ahead and start up with the Vocubus.
Okay.
It's taking a second for it to load up. It's doing it right now.
Oh.
Okay. Should have some audio coming through.
I'm not hearing a single thing, Dom.
Me neither. Interesting. Alright, that audio cord is right there as well. Good there. Not even hearing audio through that. I'm going to turn that down, actually.
Yeah, I heard that.
Let me see what's going on right here. That's plugged in. Alright. There's that. Okay, there we go. You hear that okay, James?
I'm getting a bit of high-end distortion.
Is that better? Should be better for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. It must have been some of the settings turned on.
A bit better.
Hello, hello.
Is there anyone here? Oh. Sorry, Dom. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Now, is there anyone here that would like to communicate with Dom or I tonight?
Sir, I heard you speaking. Could you...
Would you be able to repeat what you said?
Any spirits in communication, I would like to say hello. And thank you for trying to speak with us. How are you doing this evening? And anybody in the chat, if you have any questions that you'd like us to ask, or if you'd like to ask, just ask it out loud. Maybe it might come through here.
Could you tell us where you are right now? Are you on a different plane? Are you around us? Where would you be? Would you be able to show us that you're around right now? Could you say something to us?
Alright, let's try a different technique in some ways. Go ahead and ask a question. I'm going to mute this, and then we'll turn it back on and see if we get a response. Go ahead and ask a question.
Oh, okay. Is there something you'd like to say to Dom or I right now?
If it's possible, could you please let me know what your full name is? First name and last name? Okay.
Are you just passing through, or are you around one of us right now, or all the time?
If it's possible, could you tell me how many candles are in front of me on the table? If it's possible, could you repeat how many candles are on the table next to me? Wow. I heard 10 twice.
Yeah, I heard that.
3, 6, 9, 10. Very cool. Thank you for, I can feel you're around me. Actually, yes, I really can. Thank you so much for being here. James, go ahead and ask another question. Let's see if it, whomever this is can answer that question for you.
Okay. Let me think of a good question here. What am I holding in my hand right now? Can you say that? And I'll show you after.
Huh. Did you hear anything or no?
Not me, anyways.
Okay.
Would you like to see what I was holding?
Yeah, go ahead and show that.
I know you can see. Yeah, there you go.
That's gum or something?
Cigarette pack.
Oh, okay. It's different style than what we have in the United States.
Oh, okay.
Whomever is here,
It's true.
how are you? How do you feel? Go ahead, James.
Okay. No, what I wanted to ask there is, now, do you miss where you've been, or are you just trying to, how do I say that? Look towards wherever you're going. Basically, do you miss your past or not?
Okay. Do you personally know who I am? Or are you just visiting? James, go ahead. Every time you ask a question, I'm going to take my headphones off so that I can play that in the room as well.
Okay. Can you say my name first or last?
Whomever is here, what I thought I heard in the device was Howard. Is that correct, or is that incorrect? All you need to say is yes or no. Okay, go ahead, James.
Okay. To whoever is around Dom right now, could you tell us something a little about yourself?
Any individual that's here, is there some form of energy that I can give to you to give you strength to communicate clear? Okay, go ahead, James. As I
Would
said,
you be-
I want to try different techniques, and this is a different technique we really haven't focused with.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Would you be able to make the candles flicker beside Dom? Is that?
any spirit that's available to speak with us, I just want to thank you. Just want to say thank you for your communication. These candles, I don't know if you can put them out. If you could, that would be awesome. If you can't, that's not a big deal. What we're very focused on is trying to communicate with you. Ask what? James, go ahead, bud.
Okay. What I'd like to know is, could you tell us your age? Any spirit that is able to communicate, what I have here, these are headphones. Basically, I'm fairly confident you probably know what headphones are. But if you're older and you don't, these are known as headphones. And basically what you do is you have an audio source that you play
these headphones are like a speaker from the 1900s, early 1900s, that will play that audio louder, but in a confined space that you can put that around your head. What I'm going to do is leave these here so you can hear myself and James whenever we're talking. You're more than welcome to sit next to me if you would like. You're more than welcome to stay where you are. Yeah, I think that's everything. Go ahead, James. You can ask another question if you like.
Okay. Oh, I forget what was I gonna ask there? I have to think of another question. I forget what I was gonna ask. Are you happy to be that we're trying to communicate with you again this week, or is this something totally different?
Any spirits of communication? What is it you would like to discuss? And you can go right ahead, James.
Okay. I'm trying to think here. Is there any way you'd be able to touch Dom?
Well, go ahead and talk one more time.
I said, is it possible for you to touch Dom?
How many individuals are here right now? And no, this is not a job. We're doing this for education, I guess slightly some form of entertainment to try to figure out if we can entertain the thought of trying to contact or speak with you. But you can go ahead and ask the question if you like, James.
Okay. What I'd like to know is, to anyone trying to communicate with either Dom or I or anyone in the chat, how do you travel? Can you travel through the interwebs? How do you get around?
Spirits and communication. What does this area look like to you? What do you see in this area? Go ahead, James.
Okay. To whomever I might be speaking with, spirit or otherwise, what do you still have for feelings? Can you still feel love, hate, joy, whatever? Or how does that work?
Spirits and communication. Do you get offended by us touching air, trying to feel for you? Does it feel like we're trying to push you away? Go ahead, James.
Okay. What I'd like to know is, I just forgot that question too. I'm having a bad night tonight.
You're fine, buddy.
Jeez.
Just go with the flow of it.
Yeah.
You are so welcome to be here, by the way. I can. My window, I closed everything, winterized everything. New York State gets hit with pretty bad winter. The snow is coming this weekend, actually. So I've winterized my room. There is no breeze. There's no draft. And I can definitely feel a coldness to my right. And nothing to my left. It feels kind of normal to my left. Any individuals that have jumped in as well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for jumping on. If you have any questions, feel free to write it in the chat. Anything you'd like us to ask, feel free to write that right in the chat. Any individuals, if you're watching this on YouTube, click in the description below, and you can click on the link that goes right to LPTV chat, and that'll take you right here to where we can see where you're typing. It's just a stipulation with this network that we need the live chat to be in here. And you can also view the show from here, and there is a multitude of different aspects with liveparanormal.com. There's radio shows, other shows, and a multitude of definite great information on the paranormal on the website. You definitely check it out if you haven't. But did you think of a question?
Yeah, it's the one I forgot.
Sure.
But to whomever we are trying to communicate here with, do you appreciate or at least like the fact that we're trying to communicate with you, or would you rather us just leave you alone?
Now, spirits that are asking for help. I had the honor of talking to a renowned psychic. All I'll say is her name is Lorna. Okay? And she gave me knowledge of spirits knowing that they're either past or they're unsure that they are. But for the majority, they can pass and go wherever they like, wherever they like. And when you're asking for help, you're actually trying to find help for your loved ones to find closure. Is this true? Or was she kind of informed by another spirit to detract her. Spirit.
Yeah,
Go ahead, bud.
Yeah, okay. I'd like to know, are you looking for someone in particular? Or have you already found who you're looking for?
The individual that's here, could you say if your name is Jean? Were you at the hospital with my family last Tuesday evening? Who keeps saying Nick or Nikki? Go ahead, James, sorry.
Yeah. I wanted to know what your thoughts on religion are. Can you tell me what your husband's name is? Go ahead, James. Yeah. Do you have any kids?
Oh, and actually, a lot of the majority of the Ghost Hunter apps do crash on my tablet. It's been notorious for it since I got this thing. If you're going to use any of the Ghost Hunter apps, and yes, Warner, this was the Vocubus. Any of the Ghost Hunter apps, you need to have a tablet or a laptop that has at least 2 gigs of RAM. The tablet that I've been using the whole time is 1 gig of RAM, and it works for about 45 minutes, half hour, 45 minutes before you need to restart it. But I really, I felt we had some good communication going on, trying that method. I'm going to go ahead and do a burst session. We should be good for clean audio. And James, if you want to, I'm going to mute my stuff so that you can try to record. Maybe catch something through your end. So we can do that real quick if you'd like. So basically, I'll just mute my mics.
I'll ask questions and let it record.
Right, yeah, let it record right through the stream. Maybe we'll see if there's anything that way.
Yeah.
Won't be able to play it back, but it'll at least be on the stream, so anybody that views this, they can play it back and review it to see if it's there. So I'm going to go ahead and get these mics turned down.
Okay. Just tell me when you're ready. Okay. Hi, my name is James. I'd like to know, would you be able to tell me your name? And would you be able to tell me how old you are? Now, are you looking for something in particular? Is there anybody else with you? If so, how many? It's looking good on my end so far. Yeah, still playing, Dom. Are we still doing the burst session there?
Okay, there, I'm back. No, I had a crash on the computer of what we're using the stream.
Okay.
Fatal exception. But it didn't turn off the thing. I don't know what. Something must have stopped doing something on it. I'm not sure what.
Conflict.
Yeah.
Windows. That's all you gotta say. Windows.
If anybody in the live chat could just let us know that the stream is working properly. Are you watching it on YouTube or on Live Paranormal?
I'm watching it on Live Paranormal.
And
we haven't gone down. It's still going.
And it's streaming fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just leave it as it is. We're gonna go ahead and do a short little burst session. If you can mute your. Actually, you don't need to mute your mic. I can mute your mic this way. I can just turn it down.
Okay.
Go ahead and talk real quick.
Okay, how does this sound?
Okay, you're muted. There you go. All right. Any spirits that may be present. Again, I would like to profusely thank you for your communication and for you being here. If I can help you in any manner or way, please guide me in that direction. I do come with good intent to try to communicate, to try to understand, and to try to teach others how to communicate with you. I'm going to turn this off in 15 seconds.
Any spirits that may be present, again, I would like to profusely thank you for your communication and for you being here. And for you being here. If I can help you in any manner or way, please guide me in that direction.
Something right there.
I do come with good intent to try to communicate, good intent to try to communicate, to try to understand, and to try to teach others how to communicate with you. Why you're right. I'm going to turn this off in 15 seconds.
Turn what off? Or turn it off? Well, I'd like to thank any spirits with communicating with us. And again, we don't come in any negative aspect. Personally, I don't. I know James doesn't. Many of us out in the field don't. Be wary, be cautious, because there are few that do, regrettably. But you can sense, you should be able to sense who they are by their intent and by what they do. But I would like to thank any spirits within communication, and I would like to say, as I always do, you are always welcome to come here. You are always welcome to try to communicate with any spirit box device, any type of communication, whether I'm on a Skype call or whatnot. You're always welcome to try to communicate. The only time I ever ask is just when I try to sleep. But that's it. Thank you everybody for tuning in. And I think that's pretty good for tonight. I definitely still feel a cold spot right here. If you would like to say goodbye, there are people that are watching and they are trying to learn. Feel free to try to say something if you'd like to. This is a microphone, as is that. Everybody have a beautiful night. Tomorrow night, Spirit Box Weekly, we will be testing out the Impossible Box 1. And don't forget our Halloween special coming up, Halloween Eve, with a special guest, which I will not disclose just yet, and a special treat for the guest that will be coming on. Somebody locally that lives here and is a avid user of Ghost Hunter apps as well. Everybody have a great evening.